So at this point, we've thought of a problem, we've looked at how other people have solved this problem, and we have sketched out some ideas. I want to show you the type of brainstorming I've done for the problem the other day. The problem that I chose was the angle of the cell phone not being the way I wanted it. Here I go. Okay, so the words are backwards, but I can read them to you. When I brainstormed, I thought of 5 different ways. There's more ways to do this, but my first idea, if you can't really see this, but it's just a quick sketch, and it says, crumple sheets of paper, shove it into the gap, increase the angle. Idea 2, longer paper, tape 2 sheets and remake. And here it's just showing that the bottom of this is longer. Idea number 3. This is a side view, and I would add an index card. With my 4th image, it's the same design. So the index card is for a better angle, but then I also add paper clips to extend this holding section and strengthen the hold on the cell phone that I have. So this index card would be laid on that triangular tip, and the paper clips would help hold the phone. The 5th idea I like a lot, but I didn't get here until I thought about it. So this idea is I cut the triangular piece and then I add paper like this into the gap for strength of support and a wider space for the phone. So this would be almost like it would be similar to this idea, but it would be folded into the triangle. Then I went further, or I could fold the ends of this paper into the center crevice that goes in the triangle. So now that I've thought about it, I'd probably attempt this method because based on what I know about folding paper and strength and support, I think that would be the best option for what I'm trying to do. And I didn't get there until I thought about it and made 4 different ideas. So, now, shrink my head, move my camera so you're not looking at the side, and I want to go over our last step, make. So the first portion of this step is to prototype your idea with design thinking. So we are constantly trying to figure out whether or not our design is serving the needs of our problem. Are we trying to focus on our criteria? Are we going to be able to test this? So using your materials, you can build a model. Now, a model is just a representative version of your project. It doesn't have to actually function. It could just look like it to make sure all the spacing makes sense. The other part that I have is build a prototype. Now, a prototype is a model that functions. So prototypes don't necessarily look like they will at the very end, but they function the way that your design will function. Your task today is to use your materials and check out all your different images. Choose one of those images, as we already did, and you are going to build a prototype so that we can test and then explain how well it functions tomorrow. Have your finished prototype pictured and submitted in the assignment that I post today. Happy making!